Thank you for enrolling in Amiable Summer School for Dogs. The Milwaukee classes are generally held in Brookfield at Blue Mound Animal Hospital. Now, when you come to that area in Brookfield, oh, and by the way, if there's any question about the location of your class, please feel free to give me a call or text. If you're coming to Brookfield, you will be pulling up a long driveway, and on your left is parking, then there's a picket fence. Just beyond that are the shade trees that we train under. Oh, on your right, you can go there, and that would be the potty area. Feel free to let your dog relieve himself anytime at all. In the event of inclement weather, we can usually go into the lobby for the training portion. If it's really bad, just contact me and let me know. I will post any cancellations on the website, as well as contacting each and every student individually via email, text, and or phone. Make certain that you have a designated handler. It's really important that we don't switch off handlers in class. The reason for that is because it isn't fair to the ones, the handlers who are consistent in who is working with the dog, because I'm always going to have to backtrack at least slightly and sometimes totally for the people who haven't handled the dog in the past. Oh, and from the dog standpoint, they tend to be confused when multiple novice handlers are switching back and forth. So be fair, designate a handler. That handler is going to work with the dog in class and then daily on the homework. It takes about, plan on about 20 minutes of practice a day. That's going to be incorporated into your daily interactions, which may be in the house, in the yard, or out on walks. Can you make certain that I have a correct email address for you? Some people who enroll online use an account that they don't check very often. If you don't receive a follow-up email from me, you'll probably receive a call. But in any case, if you want to offer an alternate email address right away, please feel free to do that. There is a PDF that you'll want to bring to class, or you can email to me. I've got that PDF. You can just click on the link that's below this video if you would like to download that. It's an application form as well as a liability waiver. As far as equipment goes, bring your dog on a collar rather than a harness or a head halter. And you can use just a buckle collar, the type that most people have the dog wear daily, and it has his tags on. As long as the dog cannot back out of that collar, and as long as that collar isn't subject to fail. Sometimes the buckle collars, unless they're really high quality, might slip off at the most inopportune time. And if your dog has a tendency to back out of a collar, a slip chain works really well for that, or a prong collar. And prong collars also can be a very important piece of equipment for dogs who are a bit hard for the handler to restrain when they get excited. The prong collars that I carry, well, I carry the metal ones too, but these are the Secret Power that come in a variety of designs. They're a whole lot easier to put on, and you can actually wean your dog off of the prongs when you no longer need them because they're held in with elastic. The leash that you need must be 6 feet in length, and it should be an appropriate width for the size of your dog and strength for the size of your dog. This one happens to be made of biothane, which has a superior grip, very similar to leather. And if you've got a leather collar, that'll probably work really well. If you want a biothane, which is odorless and washable, I do have those available for purchase at class. The Longe line is 15 feet long. This is a very important piece of equipment, actually a crucial piece of equipment, essential for the Essential Basics class. You can either purchase the 15-foot Longe line at class, or you can make it yourself. I'll show you exactly how to do that if you're interested. And with the small dogs, this is for a dog under 20 pounds. For the larger dogs, we use a bigger clip. The most important thing in class is that all students feel supported and comfortable and welcome. If a dog is disruptive, and a lot of dogs, their adrenaline spikes when they come to class, we'll be right there. As you exit your car the very first time at class, have him on a short leash. Don't allow him to approach other dogs until we understand the comfort level and character of all the dogs. We want, again, everybody to be safe. But even so, if the dog's adrenaline spikes, he may advance to another dog, he may be barking. Before class, my assistants and I, we have dozens of years of experience. We're going to be able to help you with that. Now, if a dog is being threatening, but the owner is not watchful, they're not doing their part to settle the dog down, and the rest of the class as a result is uncomfortable, that dog is not going to be allowed to stay in class. If you ever have any special questions, feel free to talk to me or one of my assistants before or after class, or request a conversation, or just out of the blue, anytime. Email, text, or phone. Well, I think that takes care of all the stuff that you'd want to know before coming into class. But if I missed anything, contact me. Until we speak, have a doggone great time.